If I found out that my brother, who's only like a year and a half younger than me, if he killed somebody in cold blood anyway, I don't know how I would feel. I would be very conflicted.
Believes this is murder.
He believes it was a grape and murder. What's sadder is that this isn't even the first time we've seen of something like this.
What's you editing?
I was editing Dexter.
Dexter the killer? Oh, dude, how fitting. Dexter, the show about a serial killer.
Once inside, the 13-year-old puts on a pair of gloves. He moves silently through the house before approaching the bedroom of an elderly woman. At 2:40, he begins strangling her. The woman is dead, killed at the hands of a little boy.
Is it true that them? Did you find DNA evidence? There's no way! There's no way!
Hello, YouTube. In today's video, we are back with our regularly scheduled programming. I'm back from break. I'm excited to get traumatized again. We're watching another true crime case today. The title of today's video is called 13-Year-Old Realizes That His Twin Brother Just Killed Somebody. And I assume that these are the brothers that we are looking at. They do look fairly alike. The video is from Dr. Insanity, The GOAT. Like I said, I'm excited to get back into it. And I am very curious to see how the twin brother takes the news of his brother being a killer. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I have a brother. If I found out that my brother, who's only like a year and a half younger than me, if he killed somebody in cold blood anyway, I don't know how I would feel. I would be very conflicted because I mean, that's my brother, bro. Like me and him are super close. Like we have a really good relationship. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to take it. I think I would go mute, honestly. How would you guys react if your sibling killed somebody? Like if it was in cold blood, I would probably stop talking to him just because I'm so confused. But if he did it like out of self-defense and stuff like that, I would still be kind of like, wow, like you killed somebody. Like my brother that I grew up with as a baby, you killed somebody? Let me know how you would react to finding out if your sibling killed somebody. I'm gonna shut up now. Let's watch this case. I'm very eager to learn about the details.
How are you?
Oh, you're coming out?
What's you editing?
I was editing Dexter. What do you guys...
Dexter the killer? Oh, dude, how fitting. How fitting. Dexter, the show about a serial killer. Who do you think has like the killer look? I think it was the long-haired one because maybe long hair, that means he's unkept and he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. And I'm gonna guess the left one.
I don't know what's going on.
As the weeks-long investigation continues, detectives discover that these are no ordinary boys. One of them has spent years obsessively researching serial killers like Ted Bundy.
Damn, was that his dad? I mean, his dad. Was that his dad? Was that his dad? Who was that? Wait, what?
Fine.
So it's the short-haired one. Okay, so I was wrong. The short-haired one is the killer.
You've got monsters, you got people who make mistakes. If it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
It's too... house and walks
Interesting. So he's obsessed not just with serial killers, but true crime in general.
3:30 a.m. He slips out of his house.
He looks creepy as hell.
It's
I get some blood. I don't know. He didn't respond. I don't. Yeah, we'll go and get it out there.
He believes it was a grape and murder. This sick fuck, dude. What's sadder is that this isn't even the first time we've seen of something like this. I don't know if you guys remember, this was like a year or even 2 years ago. I think a teenager did the exact same thing. He killed an old lady and then used like jelly or something to do things with the grandma. Disgusting, dude. Now, yeah, lock him away for a
Just try to touch as least as you guys can. Do what you guys gotta do. Yeah, no. So you got blood. Did he cover her up?
I don't know.
The dispatcher said that he found her with a pillow over top of her. I don't know about
Peroxide and cleaning chemicals?
a lot of cleaning chemicals. Pepto-Bismol.
She drank it?
I don't know.
Well, let me go. You want the monitor?
We have rigor.
On the bed lies 64-year-old Sheila Tenpenny, partially clothed and deceased for what appears to have been several hours. As officers continue to inspect the house, they notice nothing appears to be...
Yeah, see, like, there would be no other reason why her clothes would be off. It just makes no sense. So, unfortunately, yeah, there was definitely SA involved.
As officers continue to inspect the house, they notice nothing appears to be stolen, supporting their working theory that Sheila may have taken her own life. And with that assumption comes the first accidental success for the 13-year-old killer, convincing him he's already outsmarted the police. However, what officers spot next would flip this theory upside down.
It's a female DOA under mania. Just kind of odd, pillow over her face and some chemical
Hair underneath. Blood and hair underneath your fingernails.
blood splatter around the bed. The guy that found her said the door was open, and he said that he told the squad that he thinks she was murdered.
So
We'll get.
I don't see blood from her. So that might not be from her. So, who knows? That's police work. I don't mean to overstep.
No, you're good.
Pills?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
While the blood and hair beneath Sheila's fingernails certainly raise suspicions, investigators still refuse to rule out the possibility of this being self-inflicted. But before they send Sheila's body for autopsy, there's still something that doesn't sit right with them. They're baffled by how certain the victim's brother, Daryl, seemed that his sister had been assaulted before paramedics had even suggested that possibility. And with that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself their first suspect.
I guess what's gonna happen with this is that the family, or just people in general, kind of just knew that the kid was weird, that the kid was probably gonna do something heinous one of these days. So maybe that's why he's so certain that she was assaulted, you know? It couldn't have been self-inflicted, it couldn't have been suicide. But I do understand why that would look suspicious, like why he already knows all of the details, why he's already so sure that it was assault, and yeah.
With that statement alone, he has unknowingly made himself their first suspect. So they decide to ask him a few questions.
How you doing, sir? I mean, obviously not great. I'm Officer Moore, Fairfax Police Department. When's the last time that you do you know? Yesterday, do you know what time about, or did you talk to her, or see her?
I see her. And actually, 7:09 p.m. is the last message I got from her.
Was there anything? Was she struggling with anything?
No.
I mean, mentally, physically?
No.
Nothing at all?
She's pretty happy.
Okay, so you made a comment to these guys when they first got here that you thought, like, she's
She's laying on the bed with her legs spread, and it looked like there was blood, and her head was had stuff on top of her, like someone tried to smother her, and she looked like they ripped her thing open. And I yelled at her, and I didn't see no movement from her whatsoever, and I just turned around and walked out. I'm like,
Man, and this is the brother, by the way. Remember, he was calling the cops saying, my sister's been killed. So this is the brother of the old woman. I mean, just imagine that. Imagine finding your sibling in that state. They're dead, pillow over the face, and then clothes ripped off. Hell no. I would be like, I want to see the person who did this. I want to fucking kill the guy.
Interestingly, Daryl never mentions performing CPR, and while police now know it likely wouldn't have saved Sheila, that's not something Daryl would have known for sure. And right here comes the second lucky break for the teen killer, because every good murder needs a fall guy, and the police have just taken the bait with Daryl. Shortly afterwards, Daryl's interview wraps up, the scene is secured, and officers return to the station to await the autopsy results. But as investigators leave the house, they would overlook a crucial piece of evidence. Lying beneath Sheila Tenpenny's body was a men's wristwatch, a seemingly insignificant detail that would later become one of the key pieces of evidence used to solve the entire case. 1 week passes, and then comes the update investigators have been waiting for. The forensic and DNA results arrive, completely overturning their initial assumptions. Investigators determined that Sheila Tenpenny had suffered blunt force trauma to the head and neck before ultimately being strangled to death. But they also confirmed something crucial. Sheila had managed to fight back. On her hands and beneath her fingernails are traces of blood and tufts of hair, DNA belonging to an unknown male. With these disturbing findings...
Oh, okay, so she was like scratching the shit out of him. She was a fighter. Hey, she did not go down without a fight, okay? So rest in peace to her, man. She was brave to fight back. That takes a lot of courage.
With these disturbing findings, there is no longer any question. This is a homicide. So early Monday morning, officers returned to the neighborhood, going door to door in search of anyone Sheila may have wronged, and anyone with fresh defensive wounds. But in reality, the detectives couldn't be more off track. While the young killer quietly brags about the murder online, growing more confident by the hour, knowing the victim had absolutely no enemies. And as police begin surveying the neighborhood, they have no idea which interaction will bring them face to face with Sheila's killer.
So you're one of the trusted family members. What we're doing is getting elimination DNA from anybody we talk to, as long as you're willing. Thank you very much. And then how about your hand? Just let me double check your hands. I know you work with them on the other side. Yeah, that's great.
I can't believe they haven't got a lead or anything.
There's a lot going on, I'll say. So this is just part of the process.
Here's my card before I forget, in case you have anything else or need to reach out. My email and phone number's on there.
Find that fool, and he needs to die.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I thought this was maybe the dad of the kid saying that he needs to die, but this is a childhood friend of Sheila, the old woman that died.
I wish we did that more often, to be honest with you. So.
I mean, you know, if he gets out, he's gonna do it again. You can't.
You don't fix that. Yeah,
you don't fix it.
Facts.
I agree.
Facts.
Okay, you're good there. Come up here soon. I know this is a pain in the ass, man, but I definitely appreciate it.
So you guys think this is a random thing, or?
I want to say no. I do.
Well,
but
from what I've heard, you know, the guy down in that new house over there and a couple others, I've been out here having my cigarette.
Sure.
I hear, I think the brother did it. They're going to arrest him in a couple, 3 days. I'm like, what?
You think the brother did it, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Any reason why they think that?
I don't know. That's just speculation right now.
That's interesting.
After speaking with more than a dozen people, officers uncover a major new rumor. Many in the village suspect Sheila's own brother, Daryl, is responsible. With this as their only real lead,
he's innocent.
With this as their only real lead, another team of officers led by Special Agent Richard Ward makes a surprise visit to Daryl's house, less than a mile away. And for the actual killer, the plan appears to be working even better than he imagined. Suspicion has successfully shifted onto Sheila's own family member, pulling detectives completely off his trail as they begin focusing in on Daryl. For now, though, officers have just arrived at Daryl's house, where it would soon become clear just how lucky the kid got and why Daryl makes the perfect fall guy.
I'm still getting over the loss of my mother, and I haven't not
I know, Daryl.
straightened anything out. And now I got more to deal with.
Oh, you aren't lying.
Yeah. Well, these over up here, all these boxes.
Where do you hang out at?
Come in here.
Oh. Hey, I need to ask you a favor.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God.
Hey, I need to ask you a favor. Remember I got you swabs? I need you one more thing. Could you just show me your shirt, underneath your shirt? That you don't, I just want to make sure. I want to satisfy myself. I don't think you'd ever hurt anybody.
No, especially my sister.
Okay, throw your shit back on. So you have any idea when the funeral's going to be?
Well, we don't have.
They won't release the body yet?
I don't know. Nobody's contacted us. I was going to send you a message this morning to say we are okay with that because we want this person shot.
Right.
Suffice it to say, Detective Ward is taken aback by Daryl's unusual living situation, but still no scratches. And so the investigation takes a step back. There is seemingly seemingly no one they can tie to the murder. No enemies, no leads, nothing. But that's because they're looking at this crime completely the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't even blame the officers for looking in the wrong place, because like they're investigating the house where it happened, right? But I mean, up until this point, they haven't gotten any leads at all indicating that it's actually next door. This is where they should be looking. They should be looking next door at the kids.
With the investigation at a standstill, officers canvassing the area continue knocking on doors until they reach the neighbor directly across the street, just 50 feet from the victim's home. It's one of the homes where no one answered earlier, and as they approach the front door, the homeowner, Rebecca, steps outside, unaware that in the next few minutes, her life is about to be turned upside down.
Ooh.
So I don't know when it actually happened. I know that we saw like the trucks or cars or whatever on Sunday. So and actually Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. We had to run to the ER because my son, the cat, I guess, was sleeping on his face, and they startled each other in the dark.
Oh man!
And it scratched him, and so we were worried that it could be bad or infected.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal, but it was just like traumatizing, and I was like, everybody get in the car.
Just a few feet away, 13-year-old Levi Cart looks through the living room window and notices his mother speaking with police officers. Panicking, he pauses the YouTube video he was watching.
What the fuck? Wait, the random Joe Bartolozzi shout out. What the fuck? Look, was bro watching Joe Bartolozzi? What the fuck?
He pauses the YouTube video he was watching, runs up to his room, and locks the door. Back outside, officers begin piecing things together. The boy with fresh scratches across his body could very well be tied to Sheila's murder. In a few moments, detectives will step inside to follow up on this lead, but what they will soon find will defy their expectations. With that said, let's get back to the scene, where detectives are about to go inside Rebecca's house. Unknown to them, what they are about to find inside will be nothing like they expect.
Do you care if we come in, or you want them to come? Okay.
The only reason we're outside is because aliens just out. All right, I do make you cats though, so.
No problem.
Come on in. Hey guys.
Hello.
It's real! He's actually watching Joe Bart. He's watching Joe Bartolozzi. I thought it was a fake AI generated image for the render, but look.
Come on in. Hey guys.
This is literally on the body cam. It's Joe Bartolozzi. What the fuck? Yo.
Hello.
You wanna come back here or no? I haven't been really transparent about what happened across the street, and people who are investigating are talking to everybody, and I just want to talk to everybody for this. Hey bud, can I talk to you? Do you want to talk in the living room or do you want to talk in your room? There are people who are here to talk about something that happened actually earlier this week.
I know, what game are you playing over there?
You gaming?
Yeah, he is.
Dexter?
Oh, he's cap cutting.
Oh, editing.
Oh, hi.
Oh, it's just so perfect. So he's not just watching Dexter. Bro's making edits of Dexter.
Oh, editing.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Now you are Hunter.
Do you want to come sit down?
Yeah.
Naturally, this is not the suspects the detectives were hoping to see, as 13-year-old Hunter Cart enters the room. Realizing they may have jumped to conclusions, the detectives still begin to question the boy. Perhaps he knows something after all.
So we're with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, and we're just talking to people to see if they might have heard or seen anything unusual that happened over the weekend.
No.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry?
We just thought we'd ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got into an injury and he had to go to the ER.
Yeah,
I got really sick and started vomiting and stuff. So
How are you feeling? Getting better?
A lot better. But
That's good.
that whole day was just kind of a blur for everybody. Unless it's something that happened a long time ago that's memorable. It's not really something I remember unless it is really, really brought up.
Although Hunter is unable to provide any new details, he seems fairly cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out.
It's him. Okay, so Levi's the short-haired one, and Hunter, this long-haired one, he's innocent, so he didn't really have anything to do with it. Yeah.
He seems fairly cooperative and willing to help. His twin brother Levi, on the other hand, is still in his room, refusing to come out. Earlier, their mother had mentioned Levi was editing Dexter, a crime drama centered around a vigilante serial killer, a show both detectives are all too familiar with. And it's here that detectives would begin to realize their initial hunch about Rebecca's sons may not have been a coincidence after all.
Yeah, it's usually never quick, but that's actually pretty quick.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hello.
Oh, you're coming out now?
What you editing?
I was editing Dexter. Sometimes I edit.
Yeah.
But
He likes to make videos for TikTok.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Me and Liz.
Is that the cat that got you there on the nose?
I don't know what
Liz,
happened.
has it? Oh, that's,
We
man, that's pretty
we both
good.
startled each other because my bed was right there.
Yeah, his bed was out here
and
until
all the lights were off.
Oh, okay.
So we've been knowing for a while that we needed to cut their nails. Hunter's been saying that for
I know.
a long
I
time.
felt so guilty because I got
So us moving, I mean, we know everybody knows that cats just are awkward. So us moving, Marshmallow being weird because we're moving, and
Is Marshmallow the cat?
yes, and
Aw, Marshmallow. This is Marshmallow. Oh, dude, I want this cat. Get this cat away from this fucking freak.
Marshmallow the cat?
yes, and we had a like a playset for them, and we packed it up. So that's also probably another thing. So yeah, me and him just randomly startled each other. He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Oh, so there you go. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's blaming the scratches on the cat. That's how he's choosing to explain why he has cuts, when in actuality, it was the old woman, Sheila, trying to defend herself, trying to prevent this guy from killing her. That was her fighting back.
He scraped me on the neck. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Where else did you get it?
Yeah.
He kind of scraped me on my face a little bit.
5.
And then mainly my nose. And I was
nose
trying
was
to
the
clean
scary
my
one.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
trying to clean myself up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
5
like-
stitches.
It was pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
It hurts
So
under its nose there.
we went back to the house after we got out of the doctor, and then that's when we saw.
You guys called it. Yep. See, you guys were right. Good job, Chad. Good job. You guys pointed out that he was way over explaining everything. So yeah, there you go. There's the confirmation.
Is the way Levi to oh
Oh, he's so guilty, bro. Look how he tries to laugh it off so nonchalantly. Do I have to do it? No, seriously, do I have to do it? He's doing the laugh, bro.
Definitely my brothers. Just the police in general.
How are you 13 years old and already balding? How do you already have the Vegeta hairline? You fucking... No, sorry.
They're handling it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strangely, Hunter continues offering interesting details without being prompted, insisting that the teen brothers are far more mature than most kids their age. And when he brings up Levi's injuries, Levi becomes visibly uncomfortable, giving his brother a long, chilling stare. By the end of the interview, the twins no longer seem like ordinary kids to the detectives. Their fascination with true crime, gory shows like Dexter, Foggy Memory, and, of course, the hard-to-explain cat scratches on Levi all point towards something deeply unsettling. With DNA collected, investigators return to the station to brief the sergeant on everything they've uncovered. Now all they can do is wait for the DNA results from Daryl, the Cart twins, and several neighbors and family friends to come back the following day. Still believing a deranged killer may be at work, investigators know that until he or they are caught, no one in this quiet village is truly safe.
8 days.
The next day, the DNA results finally come in, and investigators are stunned. Both of Rebecca's sons are a match, but that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic analyst...
Oh shit, wait, I saw somebody point this out earlier in the video. So the fact that both of the twins' DNA came back as a match for what they found at the scene, they're twins, and twins have identical DNA or close to identical? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I mean, then both of them would have DNA tracing to the crime scene, even though only one of them did it. That's going to be a dilemma.
But that doesn't necessarily mean they were both at the scene. According to the forensic analyst, the lab cannot tell Levi's DNA apart from Hunter's because identical twins share the same STR markers. Needless to say, investigators are now facing an extraordinarily rare problem. But even with these findings, detectives struggle to process the facts that the suspects are only 13 years old. Not only would they have to be deeply disturbed, but they would also need the physical strength to carry out a crime this violent. Then again, their age could also work in the investigators' favor. Teenagers are more likely to slip up, confess to friends or family, or leave evidence of their actions somewhere online. The problem is, detectives have enough probable cause for a search warrant, but not enough to formally detain Rebecca or either brother, something they absolutely cannot let the family realize. Nevertheless, they return to the family home, hoping they can persuade Rebecca to bring her sons to the station, allowing investigators to begin searching the house the moment they leave. But the situation is incredibly delicate. One wrong move could spook the family and shut down the entire investigation.
Hello, back.
Hi, we're back, yeah.
How are you? You left your keys in the door.
We just walked in the house. Do you need to come in? What's going on?
Yeah, that'd be great. We have a couple things to talk about.
Okay.
Damn, okay, so they're gonna break the news to the mom now that, like, hey, your sons are primary suspects now.
Hi, guys.
We just sat down to eat.
What'd you guys get?
Thanks.
Do you just need me or?
Yeah,
So,
are all three of you here?
are all three of you here? Yeah.
Louis? You go
Do I need to be nervous? It's making me feel nervous.
Relax, you're okay.
You're good, yeah. You want to take a seat somewhere?
See, like, she can sense it. She's sensing it. She's like, should I be nervous? I feel kind of nervous. Like, the investigators wouldn't show up a second time like this if they didn't have anything serious to break to you.
It's okay. I'm gonna go put down so it's a little less weird.
Yeah, come on in. Just relax.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Okay.
Do you guys want to sit down here? You get more comfortable?
Hey, Lewis.
Sure.
Did you get keys too?
Yes, we literally just walked in the door.
We need to talk to essentially each of you, and we're wondering if we can go down to the police department, just so we have a better area to talk.
Okay.
So if you guys want, let's put some shoes and socks on, maybe a coat, and then we'll head that way.
Clearly, detectives didn't arrive with a strong plan and are instead relying heavily on improvisation. Somehow, though, despite not having their answers fully prepared, they appear to be succeeding in getting the family to the station voluntarily. But that can only work for so long before someone catches on.
Do we need to be getting lawyers or something? I'm feeling nervous about this. I don't.
You're welcome to call an attorney.
Also, like, do we have to go? Is this like a right now thing, or is
We would
like
like you to.
Yes.
It would make, you don't have to do anything, I suppose.
Right. Okay. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not.
How about we get there, we can explain kind of what's going on, give you some more info. You can always,
Okay. Well, do you want to
Have us
explain what's
explain
going on before we head out there? And
do you mind if we do that outside?
sure.
Sure.
You guys want to wait a second? Is that what you mean?
All three of you outside, if possible.
Okay.
We need to go over some things in the neighborhood with you, ma'am. If we could go back to fifth so we don't have to sit in the rain.
Yeah.
And we got some pictures I want to show you, and I'll show you and your sons. And there's a bunch of stuff we want to talk to you about. So, all right, you guys good?
Are we under suspicion for something? Or?
We just want to talk to you. I think you guys can help us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
okay.
Levi keeps playing with his face. He keeps like spamming weird facial expressions. I think it's like a nervous tick he does. Have you guys noticed that? It's kind of similar to over explaining, except this version would be called like over expressive.
Are we under suspicion for something? Or?
We just want to talk to you. I think you guys can help us clear a lot of things up around here. So,
okay.
All right. All right, let's go.
Hey, John. And he'll ride with you. Okay, that works. Before we get in, I just got to make sure there's nothing on you. It's going to stick me, poke me, cut me. Yep. All right, actually, if you want to step over there to him right there. All right, you can just have a seat right there for me. All right, I do have to put this on you for the whole 3 blocks we're driving.
You probably report it, so. I mean, but there's nothing that we can't talk about.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
Well, very, very unexpected.
My anxiety levels went through the roof.
Oh. I don't know why there's so many, like, police vehicles either.
Yeah, that's definitely what scared me. Seeing all the cops immediately pull up. Like, one person's there, didn't see that other got pulled up, and then
I was just like,
I feel bad for Hunter. Hunter really does strike me as innocent, by the way. Yeah, I mean, he's nervous. He's saying that his anxiety is spiking. Yeah, damn, his brother's just kind of like dragging the whole family into this chaos. Yeah.
Like, one person's there, didn't see that other got pulled up, and then
I was just like, why are they, what's the reason for that?
I don't know, maybe it's an intimidation tactic?
I guess, but what,
I don't know
why
why
are they
they
trying to
intimidate us,
right?
Miraculously, despite the detective's sloppy handling of the situation and Rebecca's growing skepticism, they still managed to convince the family to come to the station. For now, they've purposely kept the twins together, hoping the cameras might catch something incriminating. But the brothers have seen this tactic before and say nothing, foolishly convinced they're outsmarting the police. Investigators have also just confiscated their phones and obtained house keys from Rebecca, allowing them to begin searching the home for any evidence tying the boys to the crime. But despite these small victories, this is where detectives would face a major reality check about their strategy. Upon arriving at the station, the twins are quietly escorted through a separate entrance and separated from their mother. The twins don't seem particularly worried, calmly following detectives into the interrogation rooms. But for Rebecca, the situation is very different, because the moment she's finally informed that her sons are about to be questioned without her present, all hell breaks loose.
I don't want food. I want to get our lawyer and have my children stop being questioned without a lawyer present immediately.
Okay.
So let's make that happen.
I don't know who's doing what where.
Nope, but I can go get that figured out for you.
I don't blame the mom for being worried, for being scared, for overthinking. I mean, yeah, I mean the investigators up to this point have been very secretive, and they literally just dragged them to the police station without really explaining much. They're lucky that the mom has been cooperating as much as she has. So you know what? Like, this is a pretty valid response. Like, she's nervous now. Like,
It needs to happen right now.
I got it.
They're my slippers. We just got home from the doctor's office.
Those
in Canes.
so comfy.
They are comfy. Yeah.
Amazon?
Not, yeah.
I find those things on Amazon. People are so against it.
Really, I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned.
yeah, see, the mom caught on to the bullshit. The mom was like, yeah, look, I know what you're doing. You're trying to have nice conversation with me. You're trying to build rapport. You're trying to get me to calm down. We're not talking about Amazon right now, okay, lady? We're talking about my kids. Inform me. Like, what's going on?
I know you're being friendly. I need to know my children are not being questioned and that they have a lawyer. You didn't let us know that we were being detained.
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
No, you didn't let us know that you were detaining my children.
They're free to leave.
You did not. Right now? They're allowed to leave right now. Let's go. Right now. Right now. You said they're allowed to leave. Yes or no?
You cannot take them.
Clearly, this is not how detectives hoped things would go. Rebecca is furious, and not without reason. The detective just admitted that the boys are free to leave, yet does nothing when Rebecca demands exactly that. On top of that, her phone has been confiscated, making it impossible for her to even call the lawyer. It's here that the risk behind the detective's strategy, or lack thereof, becomes impossible to ignore. The advantage of this approach is that by withholding the real reason the boys are there, detectives limit the information the suspects can tailor their stories to, making contradictions and inconsistencies much easier to catch later. That said, when those suspects are minors and detectives need their mother's cooperation, this strategy can quickly backfire, undermining trust and damaging the legitimacy of the entire process. And unsurprisingly, Rebecca's outrage is only beginning as she storms out of the interrogation room in search of anyone willing to tell her what's really going on.
Damn, so it really is like a double-edged sword. So like on one hand, like he just said, by not informing them why they took them to the station, it increases the likelihood of the two siblings giving conflicting stories, like giving different versions of the stories, because they're not able to talk and plan things out. And at the same time, they're minors. So without telling anything to anybody, especially the mom, like you're not informing them about why they're being taken to the station, she can take them out, bro. Like it was just a gamble is what I'm saying, basically. Like this plan was a big gamble.
Are you accusing them of murder?
I'm not.
Is that why they're being detained? Because they're under suspicion for murder?
The question to find out if they know any additional details.
How would they know anything? Unless you were accusing them of murder and you think that they murdered someone.
So that's
I'm saying this whole charade, the way we've gone about this and approached it and slowly showed things to me because I've asked questions and not because you were transparent, is not okay. It literally just says, we have the ability to search all of your belongings. It doesn't say...
For what reason would they want to search the belongings?
It says for murder.
Because we're investigating the murder of the neighbor.
Yeah, and my 13-year-olds have not murdered anyone.
Okay, well, we're trying to find further information that was divulged yesterday to put the pieces together.
So I'm not going to be told anything.
Yeah, the mom is 100% valid. Yeah, like see, somebody in chat even says she has the right to be mad. They never. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Why am I not being questioned?
We would love to talk to you if you would be willing to talk.
I'm literally standing here waiting.
Well, we were trying to talk to you, but you want to make phone calls and do all those things. If you'd like to talk, we can talk.
You're well aware. Hey.
So,
A lot. And nothing because they're not telling me anything.
well, I would assume because
I asked for a lawyer for the boys. He's saying because we talked yesterday.
I'm asking him.
Sorry, I'm really worked up. So I'm not
I know. I understand. You have every right to be worked up. I'm just trying to sort it out.
All right, I'll let you
So
do your
under what grounds are they being questioned? What prompted them?
There was a murder that happened across the street.
I understand that, but what specifically about our boys is causing you guys to bring them to the station for questioning?
Those details I don't know because those investigators know more about that than I do.
Are you guys bringing in every neighbor to?
We did 25 yesterday. I know myself and another agent.
To the station.
Well, I don't know how many people got brought here. We're also doing a search warrant at the house too. So a judge has granted us
search warrant for her house and who else?
Well, the search warrant is for the house and the vehicle on the property.
Our house and vehicle.
Okay. Were there other search warrants for
Not that I'm
members?
aware of.
You guys are questioning two 13-year-old boys.
Well, we're not. Someone is. You're absolutely correct. But I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
This is why we need our lawyer down here now. We need to make this happen. I don't have a phone.
See, like, I do disagree with that, though. Like, I hate how people will just write off kids like how that man just did. I think he's the father. You're questioning two 13-year-old boys. Like, teenagers can kill. Teenagers can be terrible people.
This is why we need our lawyer down here now. We need to make this happen. I don't have a phone. So this needs to happen on your end. Immediately. Whoever we call.
After getting little to no answers from the detectives, the twins' father calls a lawyer, hoping he can intervene. But even with legal counsel now on the way, detectives press forward with the interviews, fully aware of the risk they're taking. At the same time, ever since the boys left with the police, a search of their home has been underway, and very soon it will begin yielding crucial evidence for the interrogations. As both brothers wait for their interrogations to begin, it quickly becomes clear that one of them is about to be treated very differently. Because Hunter had been significantly more talkative the day before, detectives opt for a more casual, friendly approach, and even his interrogation room reflects that. Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant...
Interesting. Wait, I always find these aspects of investigations super interesting. Like the psychology that goes behind choosing what room specific people get to be questioned in. So like the brother, the innocent one, Hunter, he's being questioned in a nice open environment because they want to create, again, an open vibe to make him comfortable and to encourage him subconsciously to say as much as possible, to feel comfortable exposing everything that he knows about the actual suspect of the crime, which is Levi.
Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room.
Levi is placed in a cold, strict room, as you can see right here, because they want him to be uncomfortable. They want him to feel claustrophobic and stuff, because what do you think that encourages? It'll push him to eventually reach a state of mind where he's like, I'll say anything to get out of this room. I'm gonna say the truth.
Levi, on the other hand, is placed in a cold, cramped room, subjected to the kind of interrogation tactics typically reserved for an adult suspect. Based on the scratch marks alone, detectives strongly suspect Levi is the killer, but there is still nothing ruling out the possibility that Hunter may have helped him, especially after learning that Levi has significant mobility issues. Now, with a lawyer on the way to the station and 2 furious parents pacing outside, the clock is ticking. So detectives split into 2 groups to question the boys simultaneously. And as the questioning begins, Hunter's interview escalates far quicker than expected, because there's something he needs to get off his chest.
Just so you know, I don't feel pressured doing this.
You don't?
Of course I feel a little pressured, but I don't feel like I have to sign those.
Okay.
I just know it's more suspicion is put on me if I don't answer any questions. So.
Yeah, we're here to talk, ask questions, get your story. I know you told Lauren a little bit.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I want to say, I don't think my brother would be able to do anything like that. But because that day he got scratches on his face, because of that day it all seems like a very wide coincidence. You know, because of course his face was scratched by a cat. We talked about it, and it certainly looks like Lewis has some, like, the coincidences are there.
At this early stage of the interview, Hunter, completely unprompted, begins talking about the scratch wounds, which he believes are the most concrete evidence against his brother. But while he frames it as a coincidence, back at the house, police executing the search warrant notice something that immediately casts doubt on the story. On Rebecca's bed, they find the family cat, Marshmallow, sitting completely calm. But more importantly, the cat's claws seem far too small to match the injuries on Levi. This information is relayed back to detectives at the station, where Hunter and Levi are being interviewed. And while Hunter appears eager to talk, Levi's interview is moving far more slowly, as detectives focus on building rapport and choosing their words extremely carefully. So seeing just how much more talkative Hunter is, investigators keep their focus on him for now, hoping he can offer further insight into his brother, or perhaps even turn on him.
He had extra, like, red scratch marks on his face. I mean, that seems obviously suspicious, but like I said, I don't think he could do something like that.
Yeah, he's answering like a normal brother would. It's like, yeah, you know, like there is some coincidences, the scratches on his face, etc., etc. But I mean, that's my brother. I just don't believe that he would do anything like that. He's innocent.
I'm gonna keep saying this, but this makes me feel really upset because a lot of evidence is piled up against him. But like, I mean, I don't know if you guys suspect him of anything, but I truly don't believe he could do anything like that, even though he has all these things.
He's never talked about anything like that with you? Because we agree
anything
with
like what?
About hurting somebody, or when he gets triggered, he gets upset and acting out and just saying things, or, you know, I don't know how he behaves when he's triggered.
No, like I said, no, he doesn't behave weirdly when triggered. He just doesn't. He's just quiet. It's upsetting for him. Like, he started crying when he got back to this house because he said he never gave us an explanation as to why he's triggered, but.
Interestingly, although Hunter describes the suspicious behavior he's noticed from his brother, he continues to insist that Levi could not actually be responsible for the murder. But detectives can't tell whether his reaction is genuine or part of a calculated effort to distance himself from the crime. At this stage, though, they're fairly certain Levi is the culprit, and decide it's time to stop speculating and focus on something more concrete. So they turn to a key piece of evidence Hunter can't deny, something they had kept hidden from the twins. A watch recovered from beneath Sheila's body. One investigators initially dismissed, but now strongly suspect belongs to one of the 2 boys.
Damn. So that's going to be the dagger, isn't it? They're going to show the watch, and Hunter, the brother of the killer, he's going to see it and be like, oh shit, like that's Levi's, that's my brother's watch, and it was there next to the woman, or in the house of the woman.
And whether he realizes it or not, what he says next would seal their fate.
You recognize that?
That's Lewis's watch.
Lewis's watch?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
Okay, let me widen it out. That's the picture.
What do you think that's a picture of?
Try to take some deep breaths, okay?
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right.
Oh, dude, wait, I actually feel so bad for him. He's looking at the watch. He's looking at what is irrefutable evidence. And what you're seeing is like him slowly accepting the truth. He tries his best. He jumps to, we don't have any of those blankets. Like he was looking at the blankets like, oh, no. This can't be my brother's watch. Please.
We don't have any of those blankets.
Right. It's not your house.
No, I remember him saying that he lost his watch.
And when did he say that?
After he got home. Also, he sounded, the way he said, I don't know where my watch is. I don't feel a person would say that. A person would say it that way, knowing that, they wore their watch if they did that. Are you saying he purposefully hurt?
We don't know what he's
Damn. Nah, see, I knew it. He's going through it right now, right before our eyes. I want to hug him, Hunter. He was in denial, man. You saw it right there. When he saw the watch, his heart sank and he tried to look for other details to convince himself. I don't even think that was him trying to convince the police. I think that was him trying to convince himself that it wasn't his brother. That's why he said, we don't have blankets like that, dude.
How would he even do that? He's fucking disabled. How would he sneak out of the house, get into the house, stab somebody? Is it true that them? Is that true? Did you find DNA evidence?
We're not gonna. Yeah. So
there's no way he would do that.
There's some stuff that happened that we can't give you details
There's
about.
no way. There's no way. If he.
Damn, wait, this is actually making me emotional, dude. Because like anything that has to do with siblings, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have a brother. I'm really close with my brothers. Like, if I found out something like this, dude, man.
There's no way. It's not possible. There has to be someone who planted evidence. There has to be some misunderstanding.
This is genuine.
At the thought of his own brother being responsible for the murder, Hunter appears to completely break down. Detectives realize he's now too emotional and overwhelmed to provide any more reliable information, so they decide to end the interview. Despite failing to secure a confession and not fully ruling him out as a suspect, still, they've learned something important. More insight into Levi, and confirmation that his watch was indeed at the scene. But just outside the interrogation room, the boy's parents continue arguing with deputies. And with a lawyer coming to intervene, investigators are running out of time. If they want to secure an admission before the interview is shut down, they know they need to raise the stakes with Levi. So the detectives interviewing him finally move on from building rapport and shift the conversation to the scratches, testing whether his explanation matches the one he gave the day before.
Do you know what we're investigating?
I mean, I know something happened on the street.
Across the street.
Right. In front of me.
Right. A woman was murdered, right? So we're trying to find out what happened.
I mean, I've already talked to FBI investigators. My cat had randomly woke me up with all the lights off, like sitting on my neck. So he like scratched my face. I felt very bloody, obviously. There was a lot of scratches on me. Usually, because of my disability as well, I use like a shower chair.
Yeah.
Because I can't really stand for that long without getting like super fatigued and falling or just like walking around for too long. I didn't use the shower chair because I didn't want to make a bunch of noise and make anybody up.
Right.
So I ended up literally falling, and I fell and like hit my head on the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here. Like
he is just bullshitting through his mouth, dude. He's making this entire story up as he goes, it seems like.
On the shower hose.
Where'd you hit it at?
I think like around here, like right here.
Jeez.
So I don't know.
Does that cause you to bleed more?
Yes.
As Levi once again over-explains the incident, detectives notice he makes a point of emphasizing that the injuries became worse after he slipped in the shower. But something else in Levi's account immediately stands out. After mentioning his medical condition, detectives recall reviewing his records and discovering that Levi has cerebral palsy. This brings the detectives back to an earlier question. Not only is Levi just 13 years old, but his disability raises serious doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own.
Wait a minute. Wait, that's actually actually pretty serious. Cerebral palsy is a group of lifelong neurological disorders that affects a person's ability to move, maintain balance, and posture. While there is no cure, various therapies and interventions help manage it. Oh, it's really sad because it only gets progressively worse and worse as you get older.
His doubts about whether he was even physically capable of carrying out such a violent attack on his own, especially considering Sheila fought back. Investigators know Hunter is physically stronger, has no disability, and shares many of the same interests in true crime as his brother Levi. At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him.
So he has a disability? Yeah, no, but it's like, it's not even like a mental disability. It's a full-on physical disability that debilitates you over time. So that does complicate things for the interrogators.
At this point, detectives are realizing they may have prematurely cleared Hunter, treating him more like a witness than a suspect, and in doing so, may have lost their chance to implicate him. With the pressure mounting on Levi, this may be the perfect opportunity for him to turn on his brother. And for the first time during his interview, the bond between the twins is about to be truly tested.
We get in, and like 15 minutes later, Mom starts seeing a bunch of sirens outside, and she opens the window and she's like, "Oh my God, something happened to Denise." And me, already in a panicked, weird state, I kind of started feeling emotionally triggered. And when she said there was a bunch of ambulances outside, I started to freak out even more. I just felt even worse because Mom had said that something had happened to Denise, our neighbor, right in front of us. And I started feeling even worse, just to the fact that the same night that something happened, or something like that had happened, that I had an injury of my own.
Although Levi never directly blames his twin brother for the murder, he seems more focused on how bad the situation already looks for him. And as the interview continues, it would only get worse, because detectives begin receiving critical updates from the house search that is still ongoing, and officers have started uncovering disturbing items. Inside Levi's bedroom, officers recover a journal containing violent writing and repeated references of wanting to kill someone.
You're beyond cooked at that point. If they find weird ass writings like that, why else would you be writing shit like, I will kill you, like I'm gonna kill somebody? You're beyond cooked, bro.
They also uncover a growing obsession with serial killers, books, online content, and material saved focused on infamous murderers, and in particular, Ted Bundy. Detectives begin to realize this was far more than just a morbid curiosity. Over time, what began as an interest in true crime had evolved into something far darker for Levi, and now detectives are left trying to determine whether this interest in violence had consumed them both. Because Levi and Hunter are twins, the blood DNA recovered at the scene is consistent with both of them, something detectives choose to intentionally keep from Levi. Instead, they plan to tell him that the DNA points specifically to him, hoping this pressure will make him crack. But if Levi is the criminal genius he thinks he is, he will easily be able to see through the detective's bluff.
So, you said you've never been in Denise's house, never been, okay. Do you know what DNA is? You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out, and I want you to help me explain this, okay, why your blood would be in Denise's house. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm not sure, because, I don't know, how is it my blood?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Because I don't know why it would be in my house. I'm in her house.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's why we're even here right now.
Oh.
Remember we got those swabs from you? Well, we compared that to the blood in the house, and it's not only her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
I don't...
He's like, wow. Like, Jesus, he knows it's game over.
Her blood, it's your blood mixed in with it.
Wow.
Through DNA testing.
I don't know what explanation I could give you, or even come up with, that would be equivalent to how that would happen.
There's only one person here that knows, and that's you.
How do you know that?
Because there's no other way that part of you can be in that house without you never being in there.
I can agree with that.
Right? So that's why.
He's just like agreeing with everything, but at the same time denying it. It's weird. I can agree with that. What the fuck?
So that's why I just need an explanation as to how. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it, you know?
Well, I have to wrap my brain around it first.
Yeah, so that's we need to wrap around together. You know?
Can you help me with that?
I can, if you help me. I can help you if you help me.
How do I help you?
By telling me the truth.
I told you the truth, though.
I don't think you're telling me all the truth.
What? But I'm not lying.
Well, I think you're about how you get hurt. We have your blood in her house, and we're trying to figure out how it got there. That's the bottom line.
Well,
that's the bottom line. I mean,
you get my blood from somewhere?
We don't need your blood. We got swabs.
I just mean, like, did somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh, I don't know. Would you tell me? Would they?
Did somebody put my blood in that house for some reason? Like, bro, you're 13. You do not have that much of an insane ops that would swab your blood and then plant it near a dead body to make it look like it was you.
Somebody put my blood in that house for a reason?
Oh, I don't know. Would you tell me? Would they? I didn't put your blood there.
I don't have any enemies.
I didn't put your blood there.
I mean, I'm only 13. I don't know why anybody would put my blood in a house, but I mean, who knows? Is there any more questions you have for me, or like what?
Well, I want to get past this, and we're not getting past it. You don't know, I don't know. So we're not resolving anything.
Well, I'm not sure if we can resolve it if I don't know and you don't know. Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that there's two types.
Bro brought in the audience. He turned to the other person. He's like, let's ask the audience. Hey, what about you? Do you know? Like, Jesus, he brought in the other dude.
Does you know?
I mean, listen, I wholeheartedly believe that there's two types of people in this world. You've got monsters. You've got people who make mistakes.
I think I disagree with that personally.
Help us explain this.
What do you disagree with about that statement?
I just think that, you know, there's a lot of different types of people in the world. There's not monsters and people who commit mistakes.
Well, I'm simplifying things in terms of, you know, a crime, a murder, right? There's two types of people who would commit a murder. There's a monster, and there's people who make mistakes. Like his example of the...
Got carried away.
Well, if it's a murder, then it would be a monster, right?
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No.
Still believing he's in control of the situation, Levi never asks for a lawyer or even his mother, and unsurprisingly, fails to catch the detective's bluff about his DNA. But while Levi remains convinced he's outsmarted the police, he has no idea that while the evidence uncovered in his room is already damning enough, what detectives are about to find on his phone will destroy any chance of walking free. Because before long, detectives would receive the final and most crucial breakthrough in the investigation.
Do you think he recorded what he did?
After searching the brothers' phones and social media activity, it begins to uncover a disturbing picture. Just one day after the murder, Levi writes, "This one was a fighter," and detectives realize this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment act. Levi had been planning a murder for months, with searches of how to choose the perfect victim, how to strangle someone, and how to defeat a police interrogation. And
you actually just cannot explain that away. That's like the most explicit, like, self-snitch ever.
How to strangle someone and how to defeat a police interrogation. And they would uncover even more evidence tying Levi directly to the scene. Not only was the watch confirmed to be Levi's, but inside his room, they discovered a shirt covered in Sheila's blood and gloves matching the ones from the crime scene. Now, even without a full confession, detectives know they have enough evidence to formally charge him. With this, both interrogations finally come to an end. And as a detective steps out to inform the parents that one of their young sons is an alleged killer, all they can do is stand in shock, silently waiting to hear their son's fate.
This is always one of the toughest parts, bro. Seeing the news get broken to the parents of the killer.
Yeah, this is their dad.
I'm Special Agent Ward with BC Bureau of Criminal Investigation. We see two of my colleagues here, my other colleague. Now, there's some certain things I'm going to tell you that we have that are bad, okay? All right, that watch that we showed you was under her body.
What?
What? Yes.
No. Okay, I have more things to tell me.
Okay, I don't know what in the world happened. We're not talking to him anymore. I mean, he doesn't want to really talk anymore. I don't know what happened.
You can keep talking.
Well, we have a lot of other evidence too. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world happened.
I don't know. No. No.
Yeah, just coming to terms with the fact that the child that you raised, that you loved, I mean, she gave birth to physically, to find out that they grew up to kill somebody at such a young age. Oh my God. Like, yeah, she would probably feel some guilt in this moment. Like, wow, is it my fault? Like, where did I go wrong?
Okay, sorry, what else?
I'm not doing this to...
I don't think you are.
I'm just trying to do my job, and so am my colleague.
What happens now?
I'm consulting with the Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office.
He's only 13. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I know, honey, I know. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's Hunter, the brother. Oh my, yeah, they're both gonna cry.
No, it's not true. Oh god, I feel like such a over being so stern. I never.
You're a mom.
There's no way you could have known.
Ah, see, there it is, the blaming herself. Now she's blaming herself for like how she was behaving earlier. She was nervous, she was being difficult with them, even though she was completely valid for it.
After finally learning what their son had done, Levi's family are left to come to terms with a devastating reality. With the overwhelming evidence against him, on November 10th, 2025, Levi Cart ultimately pleads guilty to aggravated murder, aggravated burglary, and strangulation in the killing of Sheila Tenpenny. And because of his age, Levi receives the maximum sentence allowed under juvenile law. He will remain in a juvenile facility until he turns 21, meaning he is expected to be released in 2033. But for Sheila's family, the outcome still doesn't feel like justice. Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing...
Damn, dude. Wait, so he can only be held in there until 21, and he's 13. Only 8 years after he not only murdered that sweet old lady, Sheila, but essayed her.
Under juvenile sentencing laws, Levi cannot legally remain incarcerated beyond that age. And at Levi's sentencing, the lead investigator warned the court, telling the judge he made a mistake. It was good luck for us that he did, but in the future, is he going to learn from those mistakes? That's what I'm concerned about. For the detectives involved in the investigation, there remains a terrifying possibility that Sheila was not the end of Levi's violence, but only the beginning of what he could be capable of.
I mean, that's the end of that case. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with the sentiment of the victim's family, Sheila's family. That does not feel like justice at all. Only 8 years because of the way the law is written in Ohio. Like, the max amount of time that a minor can be held in juvenile detention is until they are 21. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the killer was only 13, which is objectively, that is super, super, super young. Those are the two worst things in my opinion. It's essay and murder. Like, those are like one of the two worst things ever, and he did both of them. Yeah, defiled her body, defiled her corpse. I think there's a very high probability he's gonna hurt somebody else once he gets out, because he's gonna think like, oh, like, I'm probably just gonna get a slap on the wrist again. Like, I feel like he's gonna do something again. Anyway, I mean, that's it for that video. Again, I'm just gonna repeat, not a very satisfactory ending, but we're just gonna have to see now what happens once he gets out. Hopefully he doesn't hurt anybody else. But no, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.